Coach's Corner with Paul Higgins is being presented by 100% Clean Athletic Wear, in pursuit of individual greatness. For more information, visit them on the web at 100%clean.com.
Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome back to this edition of Coach's Corner right here at the shops in Mission Viejo. This is where we will be a couple times a month right here at the shops in Mission Viejo. If you come down to this location, I want to let you know they have a couple new things happening, a couple new stores. One is called Finish Line. It's now open. It's an athletic shoe and apparel company. And Top and Go frozen yogurt, and they're going to treat us at the end of the show tonight, so we're pretty stoked about that. And L'Occitane, they are a fragrance and skincare company with natural ingredients, so make sure when you come to the shops in Mission Viejo, you check out all the great fine stores and restaurants they have here. And Coach, you have another great player, I don't know where you're getting these great athletes, but 6'7", he's got a name out of a novel, and Sage Stone, actually he's not 6'7", he high jumped 6'7", he's 6'8", plays center on the basketball team and also on the volleyball team. And welcome, Sage. Thanks for your patience today.
I appreciate it.
And this young man, you said he's kind of pigeonholed because he is in that center spot, but what a great athlete to have.
Tremendous athlete. He allows us to get up and pressure guards and force them to the basket. And Sage secures the basket and blocks some shots and gets us out running. And conversely, I got to throw him a bone every now and then and put in a lob play so he can get a dunk and get a smile on his face, make mom proud.
That's 6'8". How quickly does he get up and down that field?
Sage is a tremendous athlete, special player. Very few like him have come through Mission Viejo High School. It's a dying breed to even find a three-sport athlete anymore, and especially someone that competes at the level that he competes at. But he makes us very good.
You know, I'm so excited that you said that about a three-sport athlete. And Sage, volleyball, track and field, basketball, you high jumped 6'7", CIF high jump champion. You've got some things on your plate. Now, next year, as we talked about with Evan and Max, you guys are going to be somewhere else next year. Where are you going to be next year?
I'm hoping to get to UCLA for a track and or basketball scholarship. I love the school, and just to be able to play a sport in college would definitely be my dream.
So do you rate basketball 1, track and field 2, and then how do you do that?
Volleyball would probably be third on the list,
okay.
But basketball and track are right neck and neck with each other. I'd have to say it's a tie.
When you high jump as high as you did, what was that feeling like?
It was an amazing feeling. Just getting my body 6'8" all the way over the bar and landing on the mat was just an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
And winning the CIF championship was a thrill.
Now, there's a guy that I worked with quite a few times on some track and field shows that was a pretty good high jumper, Dwight Stone. And have you talked to him at all?
I've not talked to him, but I definitely know who he is.
He's a local guy. You'd probably love to work with him, Coach, but I won't get too ahead of ourselves.
Let's finish basketball.
Let's talk about basketball. And Coach is also the athletic director at Mission Viejo High School, so you've got your hands full. But you mentioned something really important to me when you said that three-sport athlete. How come there's not that many of those anymore, and especially at his caliber?
I think there's a lot of old school people out there, who say my sport's the number one sport, you need to play my sport. And we're fortunate enough in Mission Viejo High School that Coach Johnson, football, he'll send, me athletes, I'll send him athletes. And conversely, this year we have a good wrestling coach who's taken some football players to try and build our wrestling program. And my volleyball coach wants my basketball players, and my track coach wants my basketball players. So we're all willing to share because we know it benefits all sports programs at the school. And I think we really have the school in mind versus the individual sport in mind.
When you were growing up, you played basketball and
baseball and club soccer. And,
yeah.
It was just something that we did. And nowadays, you're right, it does seem like a lost art, but I have something pretty special in that I have a lot of multiple sport athletes. And I think they don't get burned out on a sport. And I think that's probably why we're successful. They're excited for each new season.
I've asked this question a couple of times already, but you're out to that 11-0 start, and of course, you've got your eye, on South Coast League. In South Coast League, who's going to be your most competitive opponent this year?
I would have to say El Toro. They're a very good shooting team. Not as much height, but definitely very scrappy, and I feel they're going to be a good opponent against us, and definitely a fun game.
Coach talks about you guys play a physical style of basketball.
Absolutely.
You're probably a target out there at 6'8".
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that, playing physical.
I have to be very smart, especially when it comes into fouls, because 5 fouls I'm out of the game, and when I have to go up and block a shot, I just have to be smart whether or not to, go up and challenge it when it comes down to the fouls. So
How do you keep your composure when you play in a physical game? I know a little guy like me, vertically challenged, going up, running into somebody like you, you know, I might make you mad. I mean,
it's not too hard. I just try to stay straight up and keep my hands off and just use my height to an advantage.
when you guys go into a timeout, games haven't been too close. Well, what does coach say in situations in a timeout? Is he in your face, or is he, what is this guy like?
He likes to keep us motivated and keep the foot on the pedal and just keep extending the lead so that we can just end the game with a high-scoring game and not have to worry about it.
Is there anything that, Sage, that sticks out in your mind that coach has said, a cliche, something that, coach said that, I can hang my hat on that statement?
Just to play to the best of my ability, and I'm an amazing athlete, and I should just go out there and play as hard as I can.
Yeah, and coach, you learned that obviously from a young age, and you can say that, but how do you get them to do that?
Just buy in, to worry about the things you can control. All he can do is buy into our system and take what we say as coaches and apply them. And baskets take care of themselves. You know, your pitching strikes take care of themselves if you have good mechanics. And all we want to do is promote good muscle memory and give them the confidence to succeed when they're given the opportunity.
Coach, basketball is not the end to all. Sometimes, you know, this career could end any time. Education is so important. You teach English, you're the athletic director. What do you teach these kids about life and about basketball that, you know, that some of them might not go on to play at the next level?
You know, I think a big part is this personal responsibility and accountability and the importance of being a good person. Sage is one of the most polite people that I've ever coached, and everything is yes sir, no sir, please, and thank you. I mean, I trust him with my kids. When I go out with my wife, Sage babysits for me, and having a 6'8" babysitter really helps keep the kids in line. They enjoy his company as well.
Are you expensive? Because I got 5 kids at home.
No, sir.
All right.
Not at all.
You must love kids then.
I do. My mother's a teacher.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Tell me about that.
I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Oldest went to Boise State, and then the other 2 to USC.
Yeah, and I'm sure that our cameras like you. Have you thought about modeling if your basketball career ends?
I would like to. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, coach has got it all, right?
I hope so. As long as you can donate back to the program, model basketball.
You know, when I told you to bring 3 players, I didn't know you're going to bring 3 gold ones like this.
Yeah,
you know?
like I said, I'm pretty lucky. It's a pretty special place. I'm blessed to have good people around me.
Yeah, well, Sage, thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Coach's Corner. Coach, thank you, man. What a pleasure to talk to you. He coached over at Santa Margarita, and now, of course, for Mission Viejo for so long. For the last 16 years, he's been part of that program. The Diablos are off to an undefeated start. Make sure you look for them. We'll have much more of them right here on MVTV Channel 30. Here at the Shops in Mission Viejo, I'm Paul Higgins. Thank you so much for watching Coach's Corner on behalf of the Mission Viejo Diablos basketball team. Good night, everybody. Have a great week.